5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. OG's turn to pick.
Warlock.
Bring themselves back with a comfort pick for Jerax, obviously. We'll see if he can make good work of it. What I like about OG's draft this time is I was expecting them to snatch the Warlock away from VP. It's been very impactful. They did do that as their first pick. And this time around, VP setting up a fight doesn't seem as clear-cut and as easy. And OG have more options, and they still have good scaling heroes. Good late game. Terrorblade, good hero against Juggernaut in a core matchup. VP with a curveball.
Let's actually talk about the silencer, the pickup. Off the lane. You can't give another great laning time to Pasha. This cannot happen.
No, the Magnus of his has been having really huge impact in general.
Goodbye, range creep.
In a way, this series could have actually been 3-0 by now if VP didn't make a couple of key mistakes in that game. Ironically, maybe it was Pasha in that game that messed up a bit with the Magnus, but he also got them the big advantage that they did get and has been delivering throughout the entire tournament on Magnus. I don't know farm-wise if it's just an isolated one-on-one how much Silencer wins by, but just a guess would be something like 70-30 for Silencer. It might even be more than that. Just the sustained harassment Silencer has and his ability to just cast last.
Going to the top lane at the start. He's looking to go straight into Arcane.
This is a good start from
Flash, he came with him. Skewered forward. He can at least stop Pasha.
Now we're seeing maximize really right now. They're greedy a lot with the Crystal Maiden. Oh, mid lane, no one.
Again, too far away.
Look at how much damage this Core Silencer is dealing. Ana will go in a bit.
Radiant's top tower
He
is under
will
attack.
have to share this. Actually, his Shrine is on cooldown for 3 minutes.
Yeah,
So
he just bought a bottle as well as the South. It's going to come out in the courier. Because the courier just arrived home. You can see Notel actually like seminally trying to dodge it, keeping his illusions up. Have to defend. First real move from Virtus Pro onto the cover of smoke. It's Lil and Solo coming to the mid lane. They want to go on Ana before Ana has level 6, before he has that defensive. Rack's not going to connect. The Observer Ward sees him coming.
They need to be careful not to lose this Ember Spirit too many times. Losing intelligence for this hero sucks. He uses mana a lot and doesn't have too big of a pool relative to his usage. That's why you often see the itemization that actually brings intelligence in, such as Blade Mail or Veil, as the options early on. VP, with the Black Hole committed, Ramses is going to feel really safe top, actually.
Fairly certain you're going to need to have a Lincoln Spear, the Refresher Orb for the double Black Hole. You're going to need all of that and a BKB if you're going to try and survive this.
Ana's still only level 5 to the 6-man level 1. They're going to try to dive here. No.
Ana and Notel in Metamorphosis. This tier 1 tower will not survive the Virtus Pro in the mid.
I love this play from Notel. It's very unexpected that your safe lane Terrorblade rotates at level 5 to go in and kill mid, but this is the highest impact play out of any on the map.
But this is what Notel's known. Connects, but 1 HP. He'll die underneath the tower. Lil committed with his TP down. Jirax rolling boulder. Woo! Close, but no cigar.
If only we would have known that Monkey was TPing out there, he'd have time to kick a stone. Didn't have the information necessary from the fog play.
He was just hunting for him.
Lil is getting really farmed this game with this Monkey. This is kind of extreme, actually. He's level 6.5, minute 8. He has 2 kills. Phase Boots, Orb of Venom, Lightstone, Windblaze, Stout Shield. Can you have any more? of it. That's the reason Enigma is getting it. He's not getting it for the attack speed. But Silencer benefits a lot more than most heroes getting that. And of course, the hero doesn't
need help. Lil's coming for him. Jirax going to turn around with a Midnight Pulse. The damage onto Lil will be reasonable, but Jirax, he's on 12 HP and will
get out.
Survive. No stun strikes this game.
The other thing is when you have a hero like Silencer, he's not that good at flash farming. So if you want to stay relevant and keep farming, Midas is your way to keep your curve going.
Notel's forcing out the top lane. Lil and Sol are trying to hunt the bottom lane while Pasha creep skips. I think it's going to let this go. OG will be a tier 1 for tier 1. A trade that both teams will agree to.
Notel wants to use Metamorphosis here. He will.
He would love them to actually come and fight. Fly sitting on the other side of the tree line, and he's got his Chaotic Offering available. So if VP had any intention of fighting this, they probably would have lost one, potentially two.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I'm going to trade, as you said. Ramsey's getting that tower.
Now we start having to watch the ward game. See how deep these wards coming from Virtus Pro. They've already got one sitting between the mid tower. Okay, that might be one way to do it. Onto Jirax, but Ember Spirit jumping forward with the double silence. Juggernaut as well as Crystal Maiden. Nothing they can do. Onto Monkey King as he retreats away to safety. Maybe not essential when you're already going to bail out and use the Shrine. But it really feels like OG needs safety. They are one game away from losing the grand final for the first time in a Valve event.
They are, however, also having the best early game by far in this series. They have the two top net worth. One of them is their off laner. Enigma is getting a lot out of this. They have the tower advantage. They have comfort picks.
Push items. So the Enigma's looking to pick up the mech. So once this is up, their team fight becomes a lot stronger. Fight around the Chaotic Offering. Fly was even able to afford an item this game, which is more than he had last game. Medallion of Courage is currently sitting inside of his stash. And having the Dragonlance on top of Notel, the range increases in Virtus Pro, they really need to be on top of their counter push and really on top of their team fight timings. You said that the draft was a lot harder. Damage in from Notel just yet. Ramsey spin will now wear off. Jirax, no rolling boulder available. They just keep the run going. Healing Ward will give the life back again, but the Spirits, Anna, he's trying to get closer, but be careful. The Observer Ward is in range. They see Pasha and Ramsey's moving out.
Oh, Lil on Fly.
Into the mid. He's going for the solo kill. Fly. Oh no, the Wukong command will finish him off. And S4 won't get there in time. But the top lane pressure is now going to work. No Global Silence, no Wukong's command. So Metamorphosis gets triggered and Terra Blade pushes to the tier 2 tower. Solo will come up, trying to actually stop this, but then again, you've got Monkey King getting caught on the way through. Ramses will try and be involved as well. Here goes your RP. Solo. It's got to be scary. That mech is done. S4 is happy to even move into the Greaves, so Silence can have less control on him. And VP, they know that was a rough fight. And the next one's going to be a little bit harder as well, so they're positioning their timing. VP, show us that magic that you had before. You need it now more than ever. With a Blink Dagger on Pasha, get the good positioning. Juggernaut is rapidly approaching his Manta style, so these other items will start to roll in. They can find around their ultimates, having the Wukong's command, having everything up and running at the same time.
What seems to be difficult for
okay,
VP.
that helps. Okay, OG just 4-man smoked on top of the Dire Observer Ward.
Well, that's big for VP. They do have all their ultimates now. Juggernaut almost level 12, really wants to find that quickly, but there's nothing. Oh, there's a bounty rune. That's 12 for him. Fight is doable. We'll get a nice ward out here for OG. The difficult thing for VP in this game is to use Global Silence in a good way. There's so many ways for OG to force it out when you don't really want to use it. They want to save it for Black Hole, but if they get jumped by the Ember, it seems they have to commit Global just to stay alive, and after that, S4 is just this wall moving at them, and they have to run away. We saw it last fight after the Monkey King was dead. S4 was scared of absolutely nothing, just forcing in.
Solo's baiting. He is so baiting. They saw him put a ward down, and when Juggernaut as well as Monkey King reveal themselves in the side lanes, OG understand that VP, they either know the smoke happened or they just don't really give a crap. And they'll continue to push in the tier 2 tower. This will be taken, bottom TP, coming in from the Ember Spirit. Lil, that's going to jump forward, but then Slide of Fist, dodge it quickly, the TP, Spirit damage is enough.
What was that?
And he even spirits back up to Roshan.
Was he already channeling the jump before he saw Ana there?
No, he channeled the second Ana showed himself.
Maybe he was trying to force TPs out. I'm not sure what that was. That looked really strange from Lil.
Ramses
found Jerax. Good silence though, good kick.
Yeah, but the Manta Style's still going to be there. Breaks free of the searing chains. And then a quick spin away. Where's your stun fly? He was thinking about it. And he didn't drop the rock.
I think that would have been worth it, to be honest. I still think these Juggernaut kills are really, really big. Maybe
you already killed Roshan, so you got the Aegis Immortal in the hands of NoTel. If you can hold on to those two big ultimates of Black Hole and Rock.
It's possible they will to high ground right now.
Yeah.
I do think they can do it, to be honest. The VP lineup, very dependent on a good Wukong's command for this high ground defense there.
It still feels like you need some level of pick though before you go in.
Blink Spewer.
Because who's your front lineup? Like, I suppose you can do it with the Metamorphosis of NoTel in 51 seconds and let the range damage do the work.
That is exactly what you can do.
Here comes VP. Smoke move over. They want to be the initiators. A quick observer ward. He's a small slither behind the tier 1 tower. They needed that considering their ward in the lane is gone. So I was actually getting some really deep wards out.
Yeah, they'll use this to push bottom. I would imagine Juggernaut will be revealing himself to start hitting the wave momentarily. Actually, never mind. They just did the 4-man smoke. That's actually a pretty scary proposition for VP to even go for that smoke. But if they don't kill the Juggernaut, I guess it's too easy for OG to figure it out. But they read it anyway. And now Ramses is in a lot of trouble.
It's just the wraparound start spin S4, let it go. The Black Hole spinning him around until NoTel will find the kill. 312 gold for that kill, and that's going to bring him rapidly close towards having his Manta style.
VP found Ana at the same time. They got an RP out into the long duration frostbite of CM. Couldn't escape. So that kill will go to Crystal Maiden. I think they would have preferred to have it on another hero, but it's still a big kill regardless. But
slows down the defensive item. I think Ember Spirit is also understanding the control. He's going for a Yule Scepter as his next item instead of the Maelstrom.
Yeah, he needs a counter to Global Silence. That's pretty much it.
Pasha pushing as hard as he possibly can, keeps flying the bottom lane. It's just wasting time with the Aegis. We're over 2 minutes through the Aegis timing. The new items will start to arrive. The Solar Crest flying out to fly. I think we're still a little bit off having his Blink Dagger. And NoTel has Metamorphosis available. He's gonna creep skip up on the top lane. The mid lane's not going to get in thanks to Juggernaut Illusions.
Samantha, hold on for a little bit. They find a silence in the Juggernaut now. Things get scary for VP. But they have no idea where VP's heroes are.
They're looking to Ana again. They want the kill on bottom. If they can bring down Ana, before this fight begins. There goes your TP.
This could actually be a kill with just the
Ana joins.
command, his stun, and on the side, but not finding it.
They're going in through top lane. They're not even going to prep through mid. The creep wave momentum is up on top. So Monkey King has to let his stun go already. That's a 23-second cooldown. Without that, there's no extra line stuns into this fight. And the Terror Blade, he's just doing it from range. The pop in, you at least kill off the creep wave. Now the tower down to 1/3 of his life, but Notel starts up again. Remember, he's got that Aegis Immortal, Solo moving in close. Notel doesn't mind taking the early damage. He's always got that Sunder available just to put one of the VP players into a bad position. Speaking of that, to skewer back, Ana had his own spirit, and the double kick from Jirax connects on the Juggernaut as well. There's on the Magnus, into the Wukong command. There's that secondary stun. It's on the Terrorblade. Sunder used on Ramses. Now the Omnislash into Notel. They push him back with the kick. Will it be enough? Jirax will sacrifice himself for the greater terror.
That was such a big play from Jirax in that fight. He made multiple great plays. He got the instant silence off on the silencer when the Mag went for the Blink Skewer. Not only the silencer, I think he also got the silence on Mag, because the play VP are looking for here is to Blink Skewer one hero into the base, which in this case was Ana, and just global silence and kill him off. That was a dead Ember if it wasn't for the beautiful play from Jirax, showing why he's regarded as one of the best Earth Spirits. Even in a meta where it's not very favored, he's bringing out everything the hero could do right now. But VP hold.
That they do. That tier 3 tower still did take a lot of damage, so next time OG will attempt this, it will more than likely spell the end of the tier 3 tower, but Roshan, the Aegis Immortal, will be reclaimed by him in about 20 seconds time. So they don't have a lot of time to work with, and with Metamorphosis on cooldown for 45 seconds, all they can do right now is use Notel as bait.
Possible VP wants to try to make a move now, knowing that the Aegis is expiring.
Maybe, but the Blink Tag just arrived on S4.
OG are playing really
He is ready to jump.
Yep.
And they get rid of the vision too, so VP see nothing behind. The illusions will come in and bring down the tier 3 tower.
Only 20 seconds on meta.
No Omni Slash for 36. No Wukong's command for 38. So no easy ability to zone it, and that Sentry Ward is right on top of the Dire Obs, so they can see it. VP Sentry's too far away, so next time a creep wave comes up, that Obs is gone. Any little extra vision, there goes your double. Searing Chains, already the spin out from Ramses. S4, itching for the jump. And Metamorphosis back up. So say goodbye to the tier 3 tower, they knew this was going to happen. OG, how much more do you want? You want VP to come out and try and fight you. And VP, well, they are not going to oblige. They're going to stay inside the base, and OG will retreat. But because bump. But S4's wondering, yeah. Greatest way to catch at a Monkey King. Throw down the Midnight Pulse and make Greenpeace cry. But S4's wondering, yeah.
No, not good. He can TP out whenever he wants. I think he wants to Midas.
Throw down the Midnight Pulse.
That would reveal his position currently. Not really interested in that. Jirax?
He's just looking around. Like, it's the same position he was sitting in when Solo went for the dewarding last time. This time, though, Solo has 2 other heroes to help him. Oh.
Jirax?
He's just looking around. Like, it's the same position he was sitting in when Solo went for the deboarding last time. This time, though, Solo has two other heroes to help him. Oh. He's just looking around. Like, it's the same position he was sitting in when Solo went for the deboarding last time. This time, though, Solo has two other heroes to help him. Oh. He's just looking around. Like, it's the same position he was sitting in when Solo went for the deboarding last time. Up for OG.
Exactly.
Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend. Up for OG.
Exactly.
Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend. Up for OG.
Exactly.
Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend. Up for OG.
Exactly.
Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend. Up for OG.
Exactly.
Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend. Up for OG. Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend. Up for OG. Again, VP are not in any kind of position to defend.
The timing of their own disable in half.
Well, with that, now Ember's down for 30 seconds. Hilariously enough, he'll spawn up before Roshan's even alive.
Disable in half.
It's just how long the spawn timer is. So that's Virtus Pro without an RP. Kick flies up. Oh, okay, he hit him, but he didn't kill the tree. So Lil bounces himself away to safety.
Kick flies up.
And again, OG look towards Roshan. They're pinging, they know, like, Fly's like, I'm fairly certain he has to be. He has to be up.
If you're playing the odds now, you go Roche. But the odds are not in your face. Not up mid. Barely completed the CP, almost got killed off by the Mantle. He does get into mid. He has a regen rune now as well as the Blink Dagger. Ana has a lot of play potential right now. VP still will struggle to deal with this Ember. They needed to hit the RP before to set it up.
What do you think about this build coming on S4? Like, we're seeing Refresh Orbs, BKBs normally being the item of choice, but he's gone for the cooldown reduction, and on top of that, now building for the Octarine.
Yeah, this is a build that has become a lot more popular recently. It ramps up everything you want to do with your hero, obviously. Lower cooldown on Midas, so you can keep scaling even faster toward the late game. The low cooldown on Black Hole is obviously the biggest appeal, but also lower cooldown on Midnight Pulse. Very significant. Alright, in a lot of cases this is a great skill, or a great item build. I think in this game it's totally fine. The BKB doesn't really protect against the silencer anyway. Might as well get some good stats. Really tanky on himself. That 16 armor plus the Greaves. And then the all the help from the Octarine. He is not a good skill.
Oh,
there goes Ana.
Yeah. Virtus Pro, they did scan, but I think they also understood that it wasn't really a fight they were looking to take. They want OG to come to them, be in range. You check out the buybacks, you got Juggernaut as well as Crystal Maiden who have buyback. Everyone else is within 400 gold range of having their own buybacks. Be in range. So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really good fight against OG, but how do you do this? Like when the Terrorblade is just hitting your base from range, everyone else from... So Virtus Pro, they're hoping for a really
varied strategies, trying to adapt something different. I think Wings can deal with split push. Varied strategies, trying to adapt something different. I think Wings can deal with split push. Varied strategies, trying to adapt something different. I think Wings can deal with split push. Varied strategies, trying to adapt something different. I think Wings can deal with split push. Varied strategies, trying to adapt something different. I think Wings can deal with split push. I mean, in my opinion, he probably played the best Elder Titan here so far. So easily, if you're a Wings fan, you gotta be happy to see them pick that up. And the trend continues of banning the Beastmaster very early. Last year you can do, I guess. Definitely something Wings players are capable of. I mean, in my opinion, I say that's kind of freaking here so far. So easily, if you're a Wings fan, you gotta be happy to see them pick that up. And the trend continues of banning the Beastmaster very early. Last year you can do, I guess. Definitely something Wings players are capable of. I mean, in my opinion, I say that's kind of freaking here so far. So easily, if you're a Wings fan, you gotta be happy to see them pick that up. And that's the killing for that. So I mean, there's still the Venge, there's still Battle, but honestly, that's the hardcore. You take it another step further and also think about it. Last pick of the tournament. It's going to be a nice one. Double vision totally shutting me down. All the vision advantage right there. We'll have to see if it's going to be good enough for DC to stay alive. Wingscaping just need one more win to be your TX champions. Let's head it over to the casters right now. The Toby Squad and leaking. Never before in the history of DOTA have we had a prize pool for this magnitude. 20,700,000 plus extra change. One of these teams gets to take home the lion's share of the bags. Wings is so close. One victory will do it. Digital Chaos, can they pull it back? We have a different drop, a different game. They have what it takes. I like this Digital Chaos have their signature heroes, but the panel is like Keeper and the Anti-Mage. Kind of making two anti-mages from which is super distinct in here. And I really like the act. Yeah, how's that gonna work with the laning phase as well? You know, we were looking to see like if Digital Chaos is off to a good start in this game. Talking about the mid lane, is Weeha gonna have success? Does this drop give you,
小预言这个英雄，其实在他们击败他们强大的对手。小预言这个英雄，其实在他们击败他们强大的对手。
Знаете, я уже говорил во время одной из игр, что я бывал...
Let's see what lane BC are trying to get right now. And they just placed an Observer War on bottom. Will be scouted out by Wings' own Observer War.
Знаете, я уже говорил во время одной из игр, что я бывал...
Let's see what lane BC are trying to get right now.
来到现场的感觉，俄语观众还是比较少啊。
Тимберсоу.
Интересные мутки от DC, ну их оппонент Wings, которые ведут со счетов 2-1. Shadow будет играть на антимаге, Blink, Бэтрайдер, Фейтбьян, Акс, Сайз будет катать на Элдер Титане и OY на Keeper of the Light. Интересные мутки от DC, ну их оппонент Wings, которые ведут со счетов 2-1. Shadow будет играть на антимаге, Blink, Бэтрайдер, Фейтбьян, Акс, Сайз будет катать на Элдер Титане и OY на Keeper of the Light. Интересные мутки от DC, ну их оппонент Wings, которые ведут со счетов 2-1. Shadow будет играть на антимаге, Blink, Бэтрайдер, Фейтбьян, Акс, Сайз будет катать на Элдер Титане и OY на Keeper of the Light.
Вот только проблема. Против них выходит не трипла, против них выходит Даже не антимаг. Антимаг снизу с Ваем. И вот он монолик. И уму здесь будет очень неприятные деньки.
Придется стоять, стакать себе реактив армор. Да, мана берн, мана брейк, конечно же, на первом уровне уже у антимага взят. Мана лик, мана брейк.
Издеваются просто.
Финиш это манавойд.
Да, и манавойд еще потом будет, который будет очень сильно мешать. Ну, в общем, да, вот мы видим, очень сложно здесь будет стоять му. Его будут избивать, его будут маны лишать постоянно. Надо как-то с этой ситуацией ему будет справляться. Но надеемся, что вспомнит он, что он на этом герое все-таки хорош и покажет свою лучшую игру. Это уже много раз делал на этом турнире.
Закса становится Айса. 4 стака не страшно было получить. Арроу пролетает мимо. У Закса большие проблемы. 5-й стак. И судя всего это фербат исполнение блинка. Да, атака есть. Айсайс отсюда, возможно, тоже не уйдет. Мизери через 3 секунды будет воет. Получает стак. И Мизери уже тоже не догонит оппонентов.
И дабла против триплы делает ПП. Это уже огромный минус снизу. Му без маны. Му без маны задувает его. Шэдоу с ним до конца. Блинк пока некачественный. Шэдоу поэтому догнать не может. Но Мидия, да Майсайс поймал таки стрелу от Резоля. 1-1. Мизери зарабатывает этот факт. Трипла не должна проигрывать у даблы. Трипла должна доминировать. Трипла должна давить, извините. И Бэтрайтер здесь должен... Шэдоу с ним до конца. Блинк пока некачественный. Шэдоу поэтому догнать не может. Но Мидия, да Майсайс поймал таки стрелу от Резоля. 1-1. С Вихой, ну это такая себе затея. Пока драться, потому что на фейсбиана мы видим еще и напал Мизери. Мизери с аркандрулкой, можно бегать, бросать вайды, все нормально. На топе у нас Элдер Титан опять оказывается с Бэтрайдером. Никуда он не улетел. Я думал, что может быть как-то оставит Бэтрайдера одного, но нет, дабла здесь остается.
А зачем ему улетать? Помогать особо антимагу не надо. Там без маны постоянно держит Тимбера. Он дэмэдж наносить антимагу не может. Шадоу в ближайшее время, думаю, купит себе кольцо.